Hey, welcome to another video. Today I have a tier list up of all the areas in Spelunky 2. I was originally going to do the first game as well, but I don't know how to add my own to this, so too bad. But I am not ranking them in the normal way. I will be ranking them on whether or not I would want to live there, like in real life, if I built a house in this world. It's kind of a sequel to a similar silly tier list video I did at the start of this month, and I'm currently uploading every day of this month, so I needed another easy idea. But I guess I'll just get started. I guess the order they're in is like the normal worlds and then like the special ones, which is fine by me. Actually, first of all, I feel like I should name like these for like context. So I guess S tier is like there immediately. I mean, B tier should be like average. It's like as good as like where I live now. C tier will be like last resort. Like I could survive there. Or yeah, I'll do that. I could survive. I guess B tier is pretty good. I don't know. And then last tier, I would die. Like I would not survive there. Right. I guess I'll just get started with the first one. Dwelling. So this is kind of just like a cave, right? It's got wooden structures kind of already there, and some of them are like built like a house, right? The ones with like campfires, and they kind of like the enemies there. I mean, there are enemies in most of the levels, and those are obviously a downside, right? But this one is just like angry people and like snakes, which like I could deal with. I can handle that. I'm actually gonna put this one in pretty good. It's got like already like a house set up for me. That's great. Jungle is one of the more dangerous levels, but compared to like other ones, how they'd be in real life, I would say it's not up there with like Volcana and like Neo Babylon stuff with things that would realistically immediately kill you. I would say this one's pretty average. It doesn't have like it's not like a chill place I would live in, like Dwelling, but I guess it's kind of like it's fine. Ooh, I just had a good idea. I'll come up with how I would live there, like what my best option would be. So yeah, for Dwelling, I would just live in one of the wood things, or I'd build my own kind of. Feel like that works well. And then Jungle, there's all kinds of stone structures, right? And there's ones that are built like houses, so exactly the same thing. All right, now on to Volcana. I think for if I'm living there, this is definitely one of the more dangerous ones, right? It's like there's lava. Like it's really hot. Like not like humid. It's like dangerously hot. I don't know. Is this a bottom tier? Maybe. I'm gonna put this one. I could survive just because I think it's like rock, right? You're still just in a cave, so you could like kind of burrow in somewhere. And there are cavemen in this area, and they live, and they're like humans. So I think I could survive, but I definitely would not thrive. Alright, Olmec, it's like a big, massive room, kind of, or like ruins, I guess. But there is Olmec there. But I feel like you could realistically just stay away from Olmec and you'd be fine. But here there's nothing to do, and more importantly, nothing to like eat, which I guess I haven't talked about. I should kind of rank them on if there's like, if they were theoretically like a bigger world than in the level, would there be like stuff to eat? And here, I don't think there would be. I'm gonna say I could survive just because it's not the most dangerous. Alright, tide pool. There's like sort of buildings already made-ish. There's lots of really dangerous stuff, but you can probably avoid it. I wouldn't choose to live here, but I feel like the atmosphere makes it worth it. And I could also, I mean, like I could go swimming. That's cool. There's the annoying fish things, but I feel like those are very little. I could like catch the flying fish. They're a source of food, and also like seaweed. Okay, this one works. I'm gonna say average. Actually, I'm gonna say pretty good. I feel like this one's just a solid place, like Dwelling, but a bit more dangerous. I'll rank them on the scales too. So Olmec is above Volcana, Dwelling's above Tide Pool. Alright, Temple, I would die. One wrong step and I'm literally fully crushed. I don't know how else it would go. Because it's not like I can, because like Tide Pool, there's like the traps and the enemies, but they're just kind of there. You can stay away from them and they're kind of like beatable. You can destroy them more easily. But the Crush Trap and also Anubis just being there, I don't think so. But if I needed to live here, I suppose I could like just find a room somewhere. There's kind of rooms, like where Van Horsing is, but still, it's definitely, I would die. At Ice Caves has like some little places I could live in, right? There's like Waddler's room, which I guess is an option for Olmec too, but it's harder to get to. I would have to work to get there. But I mean, like, this is pretty dangerous, but it's definitely a lot calmer than some of the other levels, so I'll probably do average, but I'll put it below jungle just because of all the falling that can happen, right? I feel like that's pretty dangerous. Yo, Babylon. I mean, it's pretty obvious where this would go just from the game itself. I think it's safer than Temple, maybe. There are some places you could live, but even they have moving objects, kind of, that can just easily kill you. I feel like those are the most dangerous in real life, right? Like machinery. So you're like in a factory, but like without safety thing. And there's also tons of enemies. Yeah, I think I would die. I'll actually put this below Temple. Sunken City. This is a hard one because I would like to live here. It's very chill. It's like tide pool kind of. Well, now that I think about it, the enemies are like frogs. They're not that dangerous. The explosive frogs I feel like are annoying, but you can take out the massive frogs. I feel like I could realistically do that if I just throw a ton of rocks at it. And the rest are like flies. And I guess the worm blocks are annoying, but I can just stay away from those, and they aren't an issue unless you get flung into them. But I think this is a pretty good place to live. I'll even put it above Tide Pool. And I guess maybe I would move in with Tun. I don't know. She must live somewhere. Okay, now we're past the main worlds. Well, I guess you could argue with Cosmic Ocean, but these are where it gets more interesting, in my opinion. So where does Cosmic Ocean go? So I'll imagine I'm in a world that's like mismatched with all the kind of Cosmic Ocean level themes. It has all the benefits and all the drawbacks of other worlds, but with the benefit of like a chill atmosphere. So I'll put it top of average just because like I can't quantify there's like one thing good with it. I'll put it below average actually, because there's a lot more like foreign, there's like no evidence really that like people were there. You're also like in like Hundun's dreams or whatever. I don't know the lore, but you could probably find something. And you have nice variety there, I guess. Right, City of Gold. It's interesting because I'm saying move here. I'm not saying you're stuck here forever. So you're just like rich now. You can like leave with all the money. I'm gonna move there immediately. That's worth it. You could buy property and everywhere else. You could buy renovations to make Neo Babylon safe and like a theme park or something. That's solid. Do what? I've been here like 3 times in the game, but I do know what it's like, and I would die. I would die similar to Temple probably. It's like the snake, they're easy to avoid, but like you can fall into them easily. And there's those dog things. I feel like those are the most realistic of just like they're just an enemy that kills you. They're just a wild animal. Like that's pretty dangerous to me. And also it's very hostile. There's no like specific places you could live kind of. And it's also like literally hell. Next is Hundun, specifically Hundun's level. I would die. There's a giant monster attacking me. Of course that's bottom. I don't even need to explain this one. It's very deadly. I would die. There's spikes all over the floor. I would just fall and die or get shot at with a fire. Alright, on to probably the most obvious move there immediately. There's like infinite food to eat. Everything's eggplants. You can chill with the Eggplant King. I feel like he's chill now. There's the little dog guys. I don't like those guys, but they're nice. And the tall guys, they're cool. They're chill. So this is instantly move there. I could literally just like build a house here. No one would care. I would love this. I would move here immediately. Now, I don't know if I can say the same about Abzu. This world features Kingu. Doesn't seem that dangerous to me because there's just like raining enemies sometimes, but they're like easy enemies. Or no, they don't even trigger if you don't go near. So this is just like Tide Pool. I'll put this the same as Tide Pool, maybe one below, because there is a monster up at the top, but they're chill. Finally, we have Tiamat. I feel like Hundun should have been the last one, but Tiamat, you're on some tiny platforms. There's nowhere you can live. I'll put it above Hundun because you can survive. Actually, I'll put it below. There's no chance of survival. Like you can't beat Tiamat as just like a human, probably. I don't think I would live there. I guess that's it. That's all the areas. As always with these types of tier lists, this is obviously a silly idea. Nothing's objective. If I thought about this differently, I could easily have this completely different, but feel free to tell me what you think in the comments, whether or not you think you would live in Neo Babylon over Volcana or whatever. I don't know. As I said earlier, I'm currently uploading every day of this month, so make sure to catch tomorrow's video. But anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I will link this tier list in the description. Thank you to this person for making it. Anyways, bye.